it's different people there now than when I did this, but they sponsored that.
So how many you have made up
I've got 2,000 printed this time.
already?
Yeah, they just arrived a few days ago.
That's on Great Jones Street.
And they're in a storage
Out in front of it is
closet.
where I found this too.
And I'm going to do, at the moment I'm doing the same thing I've done in the past. I'm going to sell online and I'm going to get it into some of the stores.
Jones
That's a
Diner.
memorable moment.
Memorable moment all around.
So
So you got some press on this?
got some stuff happening. The New Yorker online is going to do an article. Slate, which is another online, and Curb, which is a popular
And what about
blog.
the archives?
Who?
You gonna donate a piece to them, or how you gonna work that one?
So-
That's the other part of it.
Yeah, well, I am giving a couple of prints to the Museum of the City
No, I'm talking about down at the archives.
down there.
Yeah, one of those in the archives.
Well, I have a sort of, my relationship with the museum down there is kind of like, I'm not sure what my relationship is with them. I've met with them several times and was hoping that they would, for a very good price, acquire a set of photographs, and they never got around to it. And
Well, now you got a whole package.
I was hoping that they were going to take an interest in the book, but they never were willing to like really commit to
Right
it.
now, the major focus is on getting the flag back, so that's the big press thing without
Yeah.
all the other stories coming together at the same time. You know, your work down there basically is a part of that history.
I know, well, they're gonna
In
have
terms
to,
of who you are and what you represent.
at this point, they're gonna have to reach out to me, because I've reached out to them
No,
enough. No, I've
to me it
reached out
doesn't work
enough.
that way. Okay?
No.
You
I've
gotta have
I've
a-
met with them
you-
3 times,
You need
Alex.
an agent in between you and them. Okay, it's too
No,
personal.
I even had my gallerist try to intervene, but it didn't do any good. They're an interesting organization. I don't know what to say. I mean, the woman who's
because this book goes further than
it goes,
that book. It goes to the other things that you've basically done in
Yeah.
terms of New Yorker down here on the Lower East Side.
exactly. It goes a lot further.
Yeah.
So-
And then the Cooper Union, besides giving the reading, should kind of like emphasize
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
Alex,
in their program.
Yeah,
these
that's
three that from above, I've never seen those. Those are really terrific.
Thank you. That was 1959. From my window a block away. On the
Yeah, I knew it was
14th floor.
59 because the latest car in it was a 59.
Yeah, I had gotten a job at the district attorney's office and I got access to their equipment.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a 400mm lens shot wide open at night there. And you see the difference between lenses today and lenses back then. That was a custom-made lens.
That's beauty. You can pick out every
Yeah,
detail.
but I didn't know that at the time. I thought everybody's able to get that.
Looks like Christmas time.
Check out this picture of it.
Christmas
Top
59.
there.
Yeah,
Because she's got Christmas presents in her bag.
So,
yeah, it was around that time.
I was 16.
There
And the other one's looking straight downtown from the window. This
Yeah.
one here, this is the daytime shot looking straight downtown.
Oh, all right.
Empire State
So-
Building. This is looking across. This is Garvey Park here. Very rare shot of that to see what
there's
this
something
looks like.
fishy going on here in this
A little
picture.
something different going on.
very interesting.
That's an artist I did a piece on, kicking a bucket up the street. That's when I first met him. He came into Mo playing around with the radio.
Who's this now?
His name was David Hammond.
Oh, of course, David Hammond. I know his
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Right.
So I spent a lot of time with him.
He was in the gallery I was in, Jack Tilton,
Yeah.
for a while.
Mhm.
Oh, it's terrific to see the city.
Yeah, I haven't seen half of these pictures. You've been like
Yeah, I had some time to understand what I needed to put out there. That's where the library is now. NYU Library. That's 4th Street.
Same, 58, 59.
Yeah.
Right
mhm,
there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
This one's great for the kids.
Back when Times Square was what it was.
What it became.
What it is now, not so much what it was.
Walt Disney showed up.
Walt Disney, yeah.
He had an issue with it.
Walt Drizzly. Remember the Dixie Hotel?
Yeah.
I stayed there on 3-day leave from Fort Dix, 1967.
You were up at Camp Drum, huh?
Fort Dix, Camp Drum. Yeah, I guess it's one and the same.
People say Buffalo, and I think about. when
Well,
I
you
was
think
in the
about
Army.
Fort, you think about Watertown
Yeah.
up on the
yeah,
Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I was in 67, 70.
The camera collection is really spectacular.
That's the other part of my conversation nowadays.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can't get too many people involved in, although they realize it's a necessity that it don't exist.
Yeah.
There's a photography museum here in New York City. And I believe that, this is where it all started back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And it became, this is the photography capital of the world in terms of material coming out using that medium, in terms of advertising.
Right after Civil War.
So I figure, everybody was like ICP say they're not a
It's my
museum. They
old
say, what
piano.
about Eastern Houses? They closed.
Yeah, that's right.
So what happens to the collection? I say, well, you need to get eminent domain, take over the Flatiron Building.
And
That will become it. Bring in B&H, have them have the two bottom floors to support the whole enterprise. And anybody else photography related, otherwise, they would be in that building, yeah.
Yeah, get some Bernice Abbott kind of.
But that's a little too controversial. People keep their mouth closed with that idea.
Yeah. Yeah, we
But
both used-
basically, that's the what I really realized was the problem
Yeah.
dealing with photography. It has no real history in
No
terms of
museum.
its evolution.
Yeah, there's no archival museum.
No.
Alex, this portrait up here,
Yeah.
who is that?
That was 1984, and they was trying to get rid of all the people in the SRO hotels. So I just happened to be up on 85th Street waiting for a photographer to come out of the building and realized he was the last one that he refused to leave.
Oh my God.
He
And
looks
he had some
familiar
serious
to me.
issues. And I stood there looking at him and said, what are you doing? Say, photograph this man. So I started photographing him. And you can't see the top
Did
part
he
of
ever-
the
did
top
he-
part of the window. The top part of the window has this thing says Merry Christmas.
So he never lived down here in the Bowery, on the Bowery?
That he represents all of them guys.
Oh,
Because
Okay?
he looks
Yeah.
familiar to
He
me.
represents all
He
of
looked
them
like a
people.
lot of people.
Yeah,
Looked like Ezra Pound.
They came out of
Extra.
World War II, these guys,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And not all of them, got the benefits.
No.
I remember this place, Tim?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. I found two Jorgensen clamps in a trash can out in front of Jones Diner.
And you still have them,
I
right?
still have them in my studio. That was must have been 74. Oh, I love it. We haven't been back here in 3 years, but
Welcome. It's an interesting town now. Hope you
Oh,
don't get
yeah.
lost.
well, it's easy to get lost. Once
It is easy.
we were here
Don't
3
go
years
land
ago
lost.
in March, and we couldn't even find the White Horse Tavern.
It's still here.
It's still there, but we weren't. We did find McSorley, so we kept stumbling until we
I
got
imagine
there.
you'll want to go there at some point.
I will want to go there, of course. Take pictures.
I'm gonna need to get going. I got errands I gotta do today.
I know, yeah.
But it'd be great if you could come.
Yeah, I come
The
in,
way people
I gotta run the
sit
document
down
on you.
here.
If you
Well,
could
they
do
got
some
all that
video,
stuff.
Yeah, I wanna get that,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
that's important.
that'd be great, because I don't know if anybody's arranged.
Kansas.
I mean, it's, the Alumni
Yeah, it's a
Association
great
is
one.
sponsoring, but they're only
Still-
providing
still, I think it
limited,
looks
I'm there.
much like-
okay.
Oh, that's housing.
Yeah. close to-
Yeah,
I'm a
they-
little worried that I'm not gonna have enough people in that really big room.
Phoebe's Restaurant.
Force
Oh,
everybody to
Phoebe's.
So that
come
would be
Yeah.
on St.
together.
Mark's.
No, well,
Or is
Phoebe's,
it-
no,
or is it on-
Phoebe's was.
All right.
Um,
I'll see it
Oh,
tomorrow.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Maybe so.
Pieces, oh, here we
I'll
go.
come back to a longer
Okay,
visit
now.
on another,
Do a
another
little,
moment.
hold on, this is
Here.
important.
Take a picture of me with the book.
Yeah, I gotta do a
Oh,
little,
we can do that. We should do that.
We got some pictures.
Maybe do it with, not with the sunlight in the back, but
Backlit.
backlit.
okay, you have a new book coming out?
Well,
Yeah, I'll do it
take
from this way,
photos.
yeah. Is this video?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just gonna take.
just come in. And you got something going on tomorrow night?
Yes.
What do you have going on?
It's the book launch for WTC. It's a slide talk and a reception at Cooper Union in the Great Hall.
And where is that located again?
It's at 7 East 7th Street in the Foundation Building at Cooper.
Can you open the book up?
Sure.
Let me get a quick peep at what's in the book.
Sure.
Okay, you can flip some pages.
These are some of
How
the
much is this book going on sale for?
$65.
Signed tomorrow night.
Yes.
And your name is?
Brian Rose,
How long you been around, Mr. Rose?
since 1977.
You did a piece down here some time ago, right? And you have a couple other books going.
This is the third in a trilogy of books about New York City. The first one was about the Lower East Side, and the second one was about the Meatpacking District.
Thank you. I'll put that on Facebook.
Oh, I wanna share what you're posting, cause what's the name of your, page?
I'll show you.
And then I can share what your
The,
video.
you got a cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you.
Amazing little environment here, isn't
It is.
Okay, go to
it? If I could,
internet,
We got all this.
search. You wanna search something?
yeah, it's just.
Set it online. I give you my name.
You're only seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
My
mean like
name
a
to
Google?
Yeah, like my name, Alex Hoff.
Yeah.
HAU?
HARSLU1.
Show you what
Okay, go to Alex Hoff. Quick.
Oh, nice, okay. But there's a
You
Facebook
go
connection
to,
somewhere.
yeah, it's on the bottom there, the icon. If you can go all the way to the bottom.
This is
Oh,
Oh, you go here,
paintings.
you go here, and I
How
got
big are
everything.
these? What am I looking at?
30 by
Including, I
40.
think,
No,
the
so
back, got
decent
sign those
size.
and the other stuff. So these are all the different
This one's
people.
oh, I
And
see.
then you go to the bottom of here,
That's
and you go to
concave,
Get
a little
down.
bit, a little bit of concave.
kind of stuff. There's the icons. Click
And
on
there's
that
some more.
again. for me.
Oh,
Oh, if
okay.
you're already doing Facebook.
Oh, I
there it is,
see,
yeah.
so we'll do that,
Okay.
thank you. Okay.
This one's called strip.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There's others.
It's taking its time.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Yeah.
Keep this
Okay,
thing rolling. I got
Good to
places
see
to
you
go.
again, man.
okay, thank you, thank you. Thank
I'll
you.
stop in
Nice to meet
again.
you.
Cold chain in your
I'll stop in again.
Okay,